And selfishly, I'm very, very excited to welcome in Oregon legend and three-time Super Bowl champion LeGarrette Blount. And LeGarrette, I'll start here, man. I ask all my Oregon guys that come through, what is the best piece of like gear that you kept from your time in Eugene?
Ooh. So the best part of the best gear that I've had from Eugene, I'm not gonna say I kept it because our gear wasn't the best back then, but it now is unmatched. I'm gonna say, man, I don't know, man. I got a lot of Jordans from there.
Yeah.
I got a lot of J's from there, man. That's I'm a shoe head, so that's my thing. So anytime they come out with any kind of Oregon Jordan collab, like I gotta have it. Yeah, they gonna send it to me. So those are my most prized possessions. Is I almost wore the sixes to Radio Row. I almost wore the sixes, the all black with the black O on them. I almost wore them today, but I didn't.
Oh, you should. It's so funny too. So Marcus Mariota's been on the Raiders for the past 2 years, and so I've gotten to know him a little bit. And he asked me, I talk to him all the time about like what jersey he likes or what his favorite uniform set was.
Right.
So what was yours when you were up there? What was the favorite
My
combo?
favorite, all black.
All black?
Oh yeah, I blackout for the games the night because most of the time Oregon plays at night. You know what I'm saying? So the blackout was always dope to me. I love the blackout with the silver, the chrome wings
Yep.
on top. That was my go-to.
See, now we're aging ourselves with the chrome wings, right? I
Yeah,
was
'cause
telling
they
you
don't even
before-
have those
Yeah.
anymore, bro.
I
Oh.
know, man. They're putting us all, making us all. But hey, we want to talk to you for so many reasons. But one of the biggest ones is you're familiar with the newest head coach for the Las Vegas Raiders,
Right.
Josh McDaniels. Obviously, you guys had a ton of success
Right.
in New England. You got 3 rings to prove it. But what are the Raiders getting in Josh McDaniels in terms of like a play caller and a leader?
As a play caller, you're probably getting hands down probably one of the best in the game. Man, it's hard to name anybody better. I would say Doug is a really good play caller, obviously, but man, I think Josh's skill set when it comes to calling plays is unmatched. I mean, I know you got your greats out there with the Andy Reeds and stuff like that, but man, I just think that Josh, you can give him any kind of player and put him in any, give him any kind of quarterback, and he's going to find a way to make that player successful, for the greater good of the team. So as far as the play caller, man, you guys A1, you guys hit the jackpot. And as far as the leader, I haven't had any problems with Josh being a leader. Like he's always been a pretty much a leader when it comes to offense because I've only seen, that's the coach I spent the most time with. I never really spent much time when it came to like meetings and stuff with Bill. All of my meetings were with Josh. And Josh is a guy that's true to his word. He's gonna whatever he says, you can take it to heart. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's gonna try his absolute best to make sure that this is a successful organization. I think that he's gonna put a lot of key pieces in the right spot to put you guys in the position for success. Um, I don't know about your situation with Derek Carr. I don't know what the future holds with him and stuff. So obviously that'll play a factor in how well you guys perform because I think Derek Carr's a great quarterback. I like Derek Carr. I mean, I'm not going to say he's the best in the league, but he's definitely better than most. So I think he has a lot to work with there versus Cam Newton and Mac Jones and those guys. So I think he'll be a great leader. I think he'll be a great offensive coordinator. I think he probably hit the jackpot with this one. And not so much with Denver, but I think he did. I think he hit the jackpot with this one for sure.
And I hope so. And like he's been very open and honest about how much he's learned from that first experience, and he's talked to us a lot. I know it's only been 2 weeks that he's been on the job, but he's been very transparent with us about how much he was able to learn from those
Right.
years in New England. How he had the best leader, the best teacher in
Right.
Bill Belichick and the entire front office, and teaching him how to become the guy that he is now. And one thing that we've heard from a bunch of people is that he's a guy that players are going to be able to relate to.
Right.
And you said it yourself that he's a man of his word. That when he says something, when he looks you in the eye and says, "Hey, LeGarrette,
Right.
we're making this decision for these reasons," that you can take that on face value. And as
Yeah.
a player, like how important is that to have that trust in the head coach?
Man, that's extremely important because now when you get that trust, the next thing that you get is a player that's going to play balls to the wall for you. You know what I'm saying? If I could trust this guy with everything that he says, I'm gonna go out there and do everything I can possibly do to make sure that he's successful, to make sure that what he says is true, or anything like that. Like you want to go out there and play for guys like that. You want to go play for the Doug Petersons. You want to go play for the Josh McDaniels. Like you want to go out there and be successful for those guys because they let you know that they put in a lot of work to make sure that you guys are successful. So he's a player's coach. A lot of guys can relate to him. He's younger. than most.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think that's an important part as well. I think these younger coaches are becoming more successful because they're relatable to the players. You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys are only 10 years older than the players. You know, so this is definitely different. Um, I think you guys are getting a hell of a guy in Josh, bringing him into the organization.
Yeah,
I think.
and we're really excited, man. Obviously, like we're still so in the infancy of this new era, but I think the energy in the building is great. Everyone's really excited.
Right.
From talking to folks like you and our friends around the league, everyone is fired up, which is good
Right.
news for us. And it's good to be excited, right? It's good to be happy.
It
It's
is.
good to be looking forward, and it's a lot of fun. Well, hey, LeGarrette, this was such a treat, man. As an old Oregon guy, it's always good to sit down with another Duck. This was a blast, man. I appreciate you taking some time out for us. And give me a Go Ducks on the way out. Can I get that one just for me?
Come on, man. Go Ducks, man. It's Duck Nation all day, every day. We the champs. It's always going to be that way.
There
Pac-12 to the end.
That's right. Conference of Champions. LeGarrette
Yes,
Blount.
sir.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate
yes, sir.
you, man.
Appreciate it, man.